Hi everyone, this is Joanna from Heavenly Radiance. Thank you so much for tuning in on another gorgeous day, and let's have a conversation with Source Creator, Spirit, all that is, Mother, Father, and the Holy Creators. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we're calling in the Elohim and the Councils of Light and the Divine Christ Collective and all of the galactic federations and the many galactic inner and outer earth shamans. We're calling in all of those beings of the highest and holy light serving humanity in all light programs, releasing all of our worries and all of the concerns that we've had. Just release it, let it go, give yourself an intention and give yourself permission to let it go. Let it go into the old 3D loop to be transformed back into something new as you open up into a 5D loop. Letting it go, opening up, letting it go, opening up, letting it go, opening up. And we wanted to just talk about the beauty of right now. Right now is so important, that regardless of whatever has happened or whatever has been carrying on as far as your transformation, what you're moving through, and we're all human, we're all harmonizing within all moments. And so this now moment is this beautiful center point of all that we are with Source, this beautiful sacred vortex of all that we are, allowing ourselves to remember that we are the soul of Source, that we are the soul of all that we are as a multidimensional being, coming forward to play in human form, coming forward to transmute every moment we transmute, every moment we can realign with love, every moment we can let go of what was, and it really does. It's gone. It's done. We take whatever lessons were there, and I'll admit that it's probably one of I didn't realize that it has been so difficult to let go of things, and how challenging letting go is, because it's kind of arbitrary. We're just letting go, because those experiences move with you, and it's about that shifting of the experience of who you are that allows that letting go to occur. So one must say, and choose, and with firm intention of that heart center, I choose to experience myself anew. I choose to experience myself. As soon as you do that, it's let go. Because you've understood the story it's played, you've understood the lessons, you've understood what it's been there for. But that is that crucible. When we talk about the infinity, this crucible is that choice, and say, I know where it's taught me, I know what I've learned from it. This is how I expand all that I am. And this is what we teach in our webinars. Is how to truly understand, let's get that in there, that this center point, this soul and altar of all that you are, is that expansive point. So this is where this now moment is. This now moment, I understood the story, I'm ready for new. I understood the story, I'm ready for new. I've learned this, I'm incorporating this, I'm ready for new. And it really truly is simple. They gave me this morning, it's really simple, just be love. But it's how we're healing all the programs and all of the experiences, that is the challenge of letting go. And so we have to choose in this moment to create a new experience. I would choose to be happy. Happy is an experience, a vibration. And so that vibrational choice offers that to the universe, then returning it back to you so that you can choose from the myriad of ways that happiness can be returned to you. And so that's our role, is the vibratory crucible to choose the infinite number of experiences that we choose to co-create for ourselves. And that allows you to thread that new vibration to all those that you're co-creating with. So it doesn't matter what's occurred or trying to heal what's occurred. It's a matter of choosing now, this is how I choose to be. And yes, those experiences will come up to integrate your Akash, to integrate, those experiences where you're healing with others. But as you choose that new vibration, that's that platform that you're going to create those healings and those transformations from, not always staying back here. And so I've created what I've been creating is my working with the fields and the consciousness fields and the loop, the 5D loop and the 3D loop, the 3 and 4D loop, really. And as we create this, you're exchanging that choice point now to go out into something new, create it into something new with your choice and with your vibration, with your experience, your vitality, your excitement, your true positivity, be you, and the joy and the love and the honor. All that you are is a vibratory field of creative joy, of a Christed child choosing. That's your free will. That's your Christic creative choice to create in the moment. That's your Christic toolbox. And that's co-creator divine, you and Source, standing in your power. And this is what I choose to create, Source. You're this vessel of Source, and all that moves through you is what gets returned to you from the universe. You are a vessel. You're a vessel of light. And whatever vibration you're sitting at is what you're offering to the universe to be returned to you. And so how can we set our vibration that is a now moment? Letting letting go of the experiences to set this new now moment, so that whatever experiences you might still be healing, say, okay, I agree, it's part of the all, but I don't have to choose to continue to go into those experiences, because as you open up your subtle fields, you can still feel all of those vibratory energies going on. And if we stay there, then that's what you keep co-creating. So it's about really creating this new now moment to say, I'm done with that experience. I've learned what I needed to learn. Now I'm here. Now I'm here. Because you're only really responsible for you. You're not responsible for anybody else that's entangled in any of those vibratory energies. So you can take yourself off that loop. You know, it's just like playing your playlist. You can take yourself off that loop that doesn't feel good. And you can say, I've learned my lesson. If there's another lesson to learn, then I'm going to choose to do it at this level now. So that's just, you know, something really quick to keep in mind. But I also want to know, like, how beautiful it is just to be playful and joyful. We're meant to be joyful. We're meant to be, and we're meant to be in love with creation. We're meant to be in love with God. We're meant to be in love with who we are, to co-create with Source. We're really, you know, at this point where we're awakening children on a new earth. You know, and we've got so many gifts and skills that are coming forward. And, you know, that aspect of healing can truly be done within this new plane energy. It doesn't have to be separate. It doesn't have to be monotonous or heavy or, you know, something that causes this great angst. I understand the process, and I understand that, you know, oftentimes those healings don't feel that well. They don't feel that joyful. But that's when we truly heal those old Akashic wounds, and we truly get into this now moment and say, this is the new loop I want to create. This is the new reality I want to see. You know, it's just like creating your playlist. You know, do you want jazz in there? Do you want rock and roll? Do you want top 40? You know, what do you want in there? And that's how you create. You're creating that vibration. Sometimes you do want that top 40 hit, because it gets you up and dancing, right? You know all the words, gets up and dancing. It played 100 times on the radio in an hour. you know, but then you want some really quiet meditative stuff where you're just chilling with Source, you know. And then you want that jazz where it's just that, you get the creative juices going, you know. So whatever it is that you want, you get to create your loop. And what are you going to play your loop on? And it's okay that you have those moments where you're just healing, but then, you know, when you have that moment, okay, let's get the body moving, let's get the energy moving, let's get the cells, let's start talking to our cells, let's start talking to our day. What are we going to create in our day? Well, I'm a Source creator. I'm a Source creator being. I call the universe through me. I call the universe through me. You have all of the energies within you that is the universe to heal whatever you need to heal with that pure intent. I heal this negative energy that's going on within me. Please release it. I've learned the lesson. Let it go. And I release letting go, so I'm starting something new. This is my new loop. I'm replacing it with a new loop. It's entrainment. And so allow yourself to just play with those energies. And it's always the infinity, because right here, the crucible, that center is you and Source. And you and Source and your soul, call your soul forward. Okay, soul, what are we going to create? Well, your soul really wants you to go on a walk in the forest today, because that forest co-creation is allowing you your sacredness with Gaia, is allowing you that elemental energy with Gaia, is allowing you that reconnection, and your body is going to recalibrate, right? So allow that communion, that's really sacred communion with Source, with your soul, with spirit. And then you'll allow to see, well, that, you know, you'll get to that point where it's so time consuming that I spent so much time and energy at worrying about that stuff, because you can feel it doesn't feel like a part of your new loop, you know, your playlist. And so you'll get stronger, and you'll get more empowered, you know, as you do it. So choose something small. If you're just starting, choose something that has been, you know, picking at you, you know, and say, today is going to be the day that I'm going to transcend this. And I've just got this brand new deck. I wanted to pull it with you guys. Brand new. Beautiful deck. My favorite deck that I've been working with for the last couple of days. So I'm going to pull a card, and we'll create with Source Creator. Thank you, Holy Mother, Father, and thank you, the creators of the universe. We're calling in the highest God light for the greater good of all. Calling in the highest God light for the greater good of all, as we play as sacred children of holy light, so that we allow ourselves to be sacred, and our intentions are sacred. Our intentions are of the highest and the best for our soul's experience, for our spirit's experience, that we're allowed to play, we're allowed to be thankful. And we release all those patterns of energy that no longer serve us anymore. We're releasing those patterns of monotony, we're releasing those patterns of worry, releasing the patterns of anxiety. And they might tap into us and say, hey, are you still moving on that free play that you've got there? And you might say, I don't need that anymore. That's not who I am anymore. That's not my playlist. And then you can, because you will, your soul and your spirit will test you, because that's how we evolve. Mastery is about, you know, doing it over and over again through that every moment, through that new vibrational experience. And so because you are radiating all these energies of worry and anxiety, the universe is going to throw you those experiences for you to test yourself. I don't need that anymore. I'm going here. And so, and that can be with food or addictions. So create an entrainment loop. Create an entrainment loop that feels good for you, that it serves your body. And ask your team, what can I create as a new entrainment for this particular thing I want to heal? Whether it's an addiction, whether it's a body image. I've healed many of my addictions, many of the experiences that I've gone through, so that I can come and for the greatest excitement for me is to teach and to help. So let's pull a card here. Thank you, Holy Mother Father. Thank you, Holy Mother Father. Thank you, Spirit, for all of those listening now and teaching our moments, and allowing us to express all that we are as the divine perfection of the Holy Creator in physical manifest form. And we thank you for these spirited messages today. We call in the highest frequency beings and our thought forms and our words and our deeds and all that we are emulating as a combined collective divine intent in the Holy Collective. This is beautiful. I'm going to pick two. Oh, that's just what we were talking about, release and action. So allowing yourself to see that there is, there's an alchemic universal spiral of happenings and convergences as you choose, as the tree of life that you are, you choose to release something and the universe starts converging. That pure intent is what that alchemy is that releases and lets go. And all of those little worries that was attached to, whether it be worry of self-image or lack of self-worth, all of that gets transmuted into higher light in that new loop that you're co-creating. But it requires that we take that action. It requires that we state within ourselves, that's not working with me anymore. That doesn't make me feel like the divine being of light that I truly am. I'm Source Creator. I want to feel like Source. I want to create like Source. I want to choose to know that I will not be thwarted by fear. I will not be dislodged from my peace or from my happiness by fear, because fear is an illusion. It's an illusion based on all of these experiences that keep pinging you, and there's the triggers. It is the fear of just stepping into something new and say, I don't need that skin anymore. I don't need that costume. I don't need that mask. It's my mask that I created through the many lifetimes, through the experiences or the occurrences. But now I choose to stand in who I am, and I choose to be my new 5D loop. I choose to create a new playlist for me. And it's going to include jazz, and it's going to include pop, and it's going to include all of these beautiful energies that you get to thread into your day, your makeup of your day. How is it going to look? How's it going to feel? And really vibratory feel for it. Feel that energy of happiness. Feel for that energy of grace. Feel for that energy of happiness with the collective. Feel your way into being Source Creator. Feel your way into being happy. What does happiness feel like? Maybe it was that yesterday, but today it's different. Today I'm going to create happy in a new way. I'm going to create happiness with my center of who I am, and I'm going to do something different in my happiness. I choose and I will create happiness. Every cell, every atom, I am happy. And I choose to release it. Done. This is my new experience. And the more that you stay in this new experience, we'll just add this because it's really important. The more that you create those new experiences, even if you feel something coming on, because those of us, especially if you have kids and stuff and you have those worry, automatically worrying about everything. When you have kids, the time they come home, if they're doing their homework, all of those things. So the more that you create these new experiences of higher vibration, the less that those worries will continue. And then you're honoring, honor and respect all people within your circle. And that releases a lot of the subjugation, which is worry, which is the fear and all of the experiences that we're all trying to heal. Respecting, we had a quote and we made a picture image of it. It was really, really profound for me just to release the worry between all of the relationship discordances. It's just to hold them in meditation and just prayer. I honor you for exactly who you are. You don't have to change for me. I honor you. I respect you. I value you. And I love you unconditionally. You are Source. And that releases a lot of the discordance that's in the field that's co-creating together. So it truly can allow you in your prayers and your meditation, your self-care, release what's no longer serving, which is a part of holding everybody as Source Creators, including yourself. I am Source Creator. I release all discordances I have about myself. I release it. I now choose to be happy with who I am. I now choose to love who I am. I now choose to co-create as the Source Creator that I am. And I know that in that choice, it's all going to be transmuted, because I choose through the fervor of my heart, the earnest of my will, You know, the earnest of my will as source creator, I am a Christed being of light, and I choose my reality. I choose my destiny. I choose it. I choose love. I choose peace, and I choose happiness. It's a part of the human ride, and we're worthy of it. It's our birthright. So, dear lighted ones, this is Joanna saying namaste for now. Go be happy. Go be fun. Bye. Love to all.